Welcome to episode 3 of the Utopia Living Show, where we empower you to live a life of passion and purpose holistically, mind, spirit, and body. Today, we're going to continue our conversation of springing into our passions, and we're going to have an amazing interview with Q, restaurant owner of a Vietnamese deli shop called Ba Mien, located in East Atlanta, Georgia. I had the wonderful opportunity of stumbling across her establishment and having this delicious tofu and lemongrass sandwich made with fresh ingredients. And she has become, or Suki has become, one of my favorite things and fabulous finds. But even talking to Q was such an inspiration. So enjoy this interview and dialogue about not just springing into our passions, but as Gandhi stated, being the change that we wish to see in the world, living our brand, living our purpose, and taking our life experiences as a whole and making them into what we contribute into the world. Enjoy this interview. Thank you. We are here today with Q, the owner of Suki. This is a wonderful Vietnamese style deli. They make these delicious banh mi's. I had the lemongrass and tofu one and just happened to be strolling around, and what caught my eye about this restaurant is I saw a father and daughter sitting outside drinking a fresh coconut. And I was amazed because I love anything tropical and fresh and organic, and I've never seen that. So when I saw that, I was like, I have to check this place out. You guys were packed with business. I had to wait in line to get my little sandwich, and it was so delicious. So I'm just going to hand it over. I just want to hear a little bit about this very special place, how long you've been open, what was your inspiration?
Well, Naya, I think you came here 2 weeks ago, and actually we're 3 weeks old as of today. The inspiration is nothing more than me. I'm French, Vietnamese, Chinese.
Wow.
And I came over when I was 5 with the fall of Saigon. I went back in 1999 to find out who I was. So it was the 25th anniversary of the fall of South Vietnam, and I miss it very much. When I was there, I mean, it was great, but I realized how much of an American I am. And my personality is I'm a cyclical social entrepreneur. And you know, entrepreneurs, it's not about success, it's about the effort. If we don't do it, we just die.
Right.
So yes, it's our passion, and the name of my company, this is a DBA, but my company is What Box. You know how they say think outside the box?
Yeah.
I don't know what box they keep talking about. Okay.
I love it.
You know, that phrase always kills me because I
Right.
have no understanding of that concept.
Right.
Now, what I do is I believe that we could be anything we want. And you know, if I were to be in Vietnam and I saw all the other women my age, there's no way my personality would have flourished the way it has here.
Wow.
When I'm in America, I'm a woman, I'm Asian, I am woman, and I am power. And I am everything, and I could be anything I wanted.
Yes.
There is no ceiling here for me other than the sky. So until you leave this country, I hear a lot of people complain about America. But you know, it's what you make it.
That's right.
It's your world. So my ultimate goal and what this shop is I own every moment of my life.
Wow.
And to own it is to be in it.
That's right.
I don't sit there and want something that I can't have. I don't sit there and regret anything. I own each moment, and where I'm supposed to be is right here, right now, right
I
here.
love it.
So that was it. I went. I was the first VJ for MTV in Vietnam, but I was also blacklisted. And what happens is you forget that you don't have rights in the in other countries like Vietnam. They don't want somebody who's westernized. I'm an expatriate. So I'm a Viet Q, which is kind of funny because my name's Q. But what it is they don't want you to influence the youth, because with that comes a lot of power.
Right.
Okay, our children, our youth is what runs the government. So what they thought I was doing was inspiring the youth to have a voice.
Wow.
And what my voice was not through language. It's through the arts, through true passion, which knows no language. Human language cannot translate the passion that we feel, and only the arts can do that. Through dance, through music, through fashion. It's powerful.
Yeah, it is very.
I walk down the street and I'm already talking loud because I'm wearing an Adidas ao dai, which is the national costume of Vietnam. It's an ao dai. It's kind of like a cheongsam, a Chinese outfit, but I did it with an Adidas.
Wow.
So I did it with a zipper and stripes, and but no, it's me.
Yeah.
So I always say my parents are feng shui. feng shui. Because I think we are all on this earth to be remembered. We want to be remembered. That is in our inherent quality of us, is we just want to know that we existed. And my energy is an energy with an edge, and I know that. I'm crazy. There's one in every family. But really, so this shop is translating my personality. It's my perspective on who I was, who I am, and it is a work in action.
I love it.
It's always evolving.
Right.
So when you come in here, you will always take a different snapshot of what my life is right here, right now.
I love it. You just said something about we all want to be remembered, and I read this book about 6 years ago, and it was called The Best Question Ever. And the question was really about the life that we live, what will the legacy be? And that's the best question ever, because that was the first time I ever really thought about and wrestled with the question, or thought that most people don't fear death as much as they do fear leaving this earth and not leaving an imprint. So I would say to you, Q, because you are a phenomenal woman that has so many talents and you do so many different things, what is the legacy that you really desire to leave when you leave this earth?
Rebuilding the world. I do. I'm here to rebuild the world. I was just telling Naya that I'm publicly owned, and I love it. My house was always an open door for the community, friends, and that's why I'm single. The thing is, I live my life is I have never met a stranger. So strangers are, they're my family.
Wow.
So in order to do that, you have to have a business. What I do is I build my human capital. And people who know economics and business understand that you have to be a triple threat. We call it triple threat in what? You can dance, you can sing, you can act, right?
Right.
My triple threat is I'm a lean, mean, green machine. So I'm a master brand builder. And what I do is I build from you inside out first. Because can I tell you guys, that's it. You have to be the brand you wish to see in the world. Be the brand. So it starts with you. And if you are not your products, you're a liar.
You know what? This is amazing, and I just have to say it's a godsend blessing, because that is so much of what I believe and I speak and teach and live, and that's what Utopia Living is all about.
Yeah.
It is really allowing your purpose and your gifts and your passions to be externally how you operate and how you empower the world.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. So what it is you be the brand, and you are your best brand ambassador. So I teach basically macro microeconomics, environmental science, and business law starting in kindergarten.
Wow.
Social entrepreneurism at the kindergarten level, because I build skills. So here I have 2 sons, and they of course love Kung Fu Panda and Ninjago. So I said, oh yeah? I'm a triple threat. I'm a triple-edged sword. They're like, Mama, swords are 2 sides. I said, wrong. Have you seen a ninja star? One.
Right.
But I said, let me teach you about the triple-edged sword. So I go like this. Book smart, street smart, applied.
Right.
If you don't apply your experience
Wow.
and your knowledge, it means nothing to me. It means nothing to the world. So what I say is this: build on your human capital, which is your brain. Build on your knowledge, because your knowledge has to be real time, your book smart. So I am a full-time student and a triple major all the time. But if I get to apply what I'm learning immediately, I also teach junior achievement MBA in the morning before I open the shop. People say, oh my gosh, you do a lot. I actually don't. It all works together.
Holistically. Oh my
Holistically.
God.
So
Yes.
I become a closed environment. So I also am a master gardener. I'm an urban organic gardener, because what you do is you plant your own food that you use in your own product.
That's right.
So I do it in community gardens. So in economics, basically, I become my supply and demand.
I love it.
And people are like, oh my God, you have so many businesses. I said, yeah. So, because I make $1 quillion. They're like, how much is that? And I just taught it this morning to a first grade class. I said, it's what I need. It's what I need. It's not what I want. It could be $5 today, it could be $5 million tomorrow. But have the capacity to have that range. And you define success, guys. I don't have to answer to anyone but my children.
Right.
Because I become their mirror. They think I'm a ninja. And you know what I say? I say I'm a word ninja. because I say words build and words destroy more than anything. And I have to, as a Virgo monkey, I will say things and I wish I could, pull them back.
When's your birthday?
September 19th.
September 16th.
Virgo.
It's crazy.
Okay, but what's your other sign?
I don't know.
What year?
I mean, I'm a Christian.
No, what's your Chinese sign?
I don't know.
So you never look at those Chinese, when you go to a Chinese
I
restaurant,
have,
placemat?
but I don't remember.
Okay, so what it is truly a global person. I do East-West horoscopes.
Okay.
Because I am more Virgo than I am everything. So a monkey does a million things. We see opportunity in every situation, which I do.
Okay.
I can build businesses
And I'm the
every
same way.
5 minutes.
I'm the same way.
Virgos, we have to do them all right.
Right, right. And when I talk to people, even when I was talking to my massage therapist giving me a massage 2 days ago, and she talked about how she speaks Hebrew, and I'm already thinking like, you could be teaching English and Hebrew here. She's telling me about her husband and how he's a yogi. I'm like, does he? So I'm always looking at all of the different opportunities, not just for me, but in every person I meet. I look at their talents, their skills, their passions, what makes them come alive. I'm always looking at
Well, you know what saddens me, and you asked me what my ultimate goal is in life, my legacy. I'm a dream weaver. And the sad part about society is people don't dream.
That's so true.
And it makes me sad because even kids don't dream. And when I live my dream every day. I go straight to REM. I sleep 3 or 4 hours a night, but I go straight to...
What an amazing interview with Q. Are you living your dream? Have you forgotten to dream? Are you still sleeping on your gifts? Are you still sleeping on your passions? Are you still sleeping on your life experience? Are you still sleeping on what God has placed inside of you? Are you ready to wake up? Wake up and start dreaming. Wake up and start actualizing your dreams. I say there's no time like the present. The time is now. So let us just take a moment to be reflective. Let us take a moment to nourish our mind and to think about what is on the inside of us and to start allowing that to be nourished by positive thought, by time and meditation with God, and hearing the actual dreams that He's ready for us to spring forth into action, spring into our purpose, and spring into our passions. So let's just take a moment to be reflective on all that you've heard today. I would even challenge you to get a pen and paper, and throughout your day, begin to start to write down the things that make you feel most alive. What does life really look like to you? What would you like for it to look like? I've heard it said before, if you're going to dream, dream big, because the sky is the limit. And that box that Q talked about, I'm with her. What box? God has not put us in a box. It's limitless. The sky's the limit. So let us go into a time of reflection and gratitude, and let us start thinking about those things that people come to us for naturally, organically, the things that we enjoy that make us come alive. And I want us to say, God, what are some of the things I'm thankful for? I'm thankful for the capacity to hear and breathe and meet new and exciting people. And I'm asking Him to show me more and more where I might be resting on my laurels and where I might need to put more action into place that's in alignment with His will and His purpose, and not looking at anyone else and trying to be like anyone else, but trying to be the best me and living out my brand, being my own brand, being your own brand ambassador, as we talked about in the interview with Q. So as I like to do, I'm going to spray a little aromatherapy with my Utopia Body aromatherapy mist. This is Moroccan Paradise. And I'm going to spray a little bit, and if you don't have any, it's fine. You can still take a nice deep breath in. This has Moroccan myrrh, which is a very spiritual essential oil, lavender that's calming, and vanilla that's sweet and soothing. And I'm going to take a nice deep breath in, and I want you to join me and not just think about what we're grateful for, but also think about, yes, what we're grateful for, I guess, in a sense of what do we know is on the inside of us that's unleashed, ready to go into action. So I'm going to close my eyes. I welcome you to join me in doing the same. And we're going to take 3 nice, deep cleansing breaths in and slowly exhaling. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Isn't it amazing how Mother Nature worked? God kind of gave us a gentle breeze to join us in our breathing session and just to cleanse the air and just to refresh our minds. I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for the time to be with you today. I'm grateful for the beautiful landscape of nature. I'm also grateful for this beautiful thistle that my husband brought me while out walking today. And he thought of it and thought to bring it to me because he just thought it was beautiful and a color that I loved. And it made me even more mindful of what to be grateful for, because although he didn't recognize it was a thistle, I did. And a thistle has this beautiful bloom, but it's actually not a typical flower. It's more of a weed, but it's a beautiful weed. And it's a weed that grows in even the most difficult conditions. It can grow through concrete. It can grow in alleys and dark places. And from that growth and pressing through difficult and challenging places, it can persevere through those rocky areas and become this very strong, enduring plant that has this beautiful bloom. And so I am grateful for him even bringing something that he may have thought was coincidence to me, to reflect the beauty that can come through the struggles of life. And it makes me think of a scripture that really talks about through our trials, counting it all joy, because our trials produce character, and character producing perseverance, and the growing and testing of our faith. And so I just want to encourage you to press forward through those rocky places. Press forward through the challenging circumstances, whether it is difficult time in some relationships or a challenging work environment. Ask God what his purpose and plan for this time is for now, because I want you to know that through it all, we're going to become stronger and able to grow and endure challenging circumstances in life even better and more easily than we have been now. But there's going to be this beautiful fruit that comes forth, this beautiful manifestation in our lives from those challenging places. And so even though you may not feel that the time is now and, oh, what about finances? Or, oh, there's just so much on my plate. Just stay tuned, because during the Utopia Living Show, we're going to continue to talk about how we can pursue our passions and spring into them with some practical application. But I wanted to hear some stories of Erica Alexander, of Q, with her restaurant, and how all of our life experiences shape us to do something very special, very unique, and very divine. I really hope you enjoyed this segment. And now we're going to talk a little bit about nourishing our body. Now let's talk about nourishing the body. I found these most delicious chips, and I'm so excited about these because if you love snacks like I do, you're always looking for something that's good and it's tasty and it's sweet, but it's also healthy. Parents, you'll love these as well. So these are actually pineapple chips manufactured by Green Day. So you can Google the Green Day manufacturer and see if they're made in a store near you. But I found them in a local Asian market, which I also really recommend. Check out some of your international grocery stores in your area. A lot of times it's a very good source of less expensive and very fresh produce. But these pineapple chips are amazing because they're so flavorful, they're crispy and they're sweet, and they really are similar to the texture of a potato chip, but they offer so much flavor. And in addition to the flavor, they're also so good for you. I just found out, as much as I eat pineapple, additional added nutritional benefits that they offer. They're high in vitamin C, high in vitamin B1, B6, copper and magnesium, and they're also full of helpful digestive enzymes to help break down food. And also, they are full of antioxidants and can even offer some health benefits to the heart. So I would recommend trying out these wonderful chips, and they also make a healthy snack for if you're going to the movies or if you're having a picnic, or even to put a few in your kids' lunches. They are delicious. Another awesome way to nourish the body is through drinking coconut water. As you heard me reference in talking to Q, I was so impressed with seeing some of her customers drinking fresh coconut water out of the coconut. Well, although that might not always be available to us, what is packaged coconut water. We can find it in our local grocery stores. We can find it in bulk at stores like Sam's or Costco. But I was amazed when I looked a little bit more deeply at all the benefits of coconut water. Coconut water is one of the purest liquids known to man that we can actually put into the body aside from water. It also has amazing benefits and properties such as being able to combat any adverse reactions to drugs or medications. It also can help to reduce fever. It can flush the liver, and it can help to prevent or positively combat kidney or bladder stones. In addition to that, it's a great way to keep the body hydrate or rehydrate orally. So instead of having to get an IV due to dehydration, this is one of the best ways. It's filled with electrolytes, and it can replenish the body with the potassium and magnesium that's needed. So because of its high amounts of potassium, it's also great for relieving blood pressure. So it has tremendous benefits on top of being a positive source of glucose, a natural form of sugar that the body can use for energy. So it's also great to incorporate coconut water in working out. And I love it being in a little packs like this because you can take it with you to work, you can chill some and take it with you in your car, or if you're going to have a cookout, and really a great way to incorporate a healthy drink for your children and their lunches and things like that as well. So if you haven't already, go out and get you a little coconut water. I certainly enjoy it. So how did you enjoy episode 3 of the Utopia Living Show? Are you ready to spring into your passions? Are you kind of ready mentally, but you're feeling like, I think I know in the direction that I want to go, but I don't have a compass, I don't have a roadmap, I don't have a plan, I don't know what to do or how to get there. Well, that's okay, because we've all been there. And I would love to offer you the opportunity to work with you as your thought partner, as your accountability partner, in helping to coach you to a life that's empowered, to live your most utopian life, that actually is allowing you to actualize those dreams and put them to the test and start moving and living in them. If you're ready to move forward in springing into your purpose, living your dream, feel free to call me. I would love to offer you a free consultation, and perhaps we can begin a plan to work your plan. I can be reached by phone by calling me at 888-747-9947, or you can reach me via email at Naya, Naya, at myutopialiving.com. Thank you, and make it a blessed and utopian day.